Whoa, I think I see the light. It's blind. I can see the...
Yo, don't go to the light, man.
Yo, I gotta go towards the light, man. I gotta go. Oh, it's just... Oh, I left my flashlight on my phone.
That makes sense. I am blinded after doing that stupid skit. But in all seriousness, there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Not only am I talking about my new setup with all the new lighting we got going on here, we're also talking about how light this fly is. Damn, get out of here, fly. I don't need you buzzing in my mic. I just freaking clapped that fly right out of the sky. Too much coffee will do this to you kids. Don't do coffee, stay in school. In all seriousness, I do have a new lighting setup. I hope you guys appreciate it. I'm taking each video one step further. We got the new pop filter on the mic, so then we're sounding a little bit crisper for all you guys. And along with that, we also see the light at the end of the tunnel. BMX the game has given us another update. Praise the BMX video game lords, because it's a little bit better. Alright guys, obviously this is going to be another BMX the game video. In this video we're going to be breaking down the new update they had just released, which includes a new physics build, but we'll get more into that once the video gets started here. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of the newest BMX the game, BMX pipe, BMX streets, all that good stuff's info. We're also going to be playing a little bit of Descenders later on. I have a pretty good video coming out we'll talk about later on. But hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so with this update there was kind of two parts of it. They did a lot of little things. They fixed up some minor bugs on the main version of the game, the full version of the game, and then they also added a whole new beta. So we got a new physics testing beta. So there's like two separate games now, kind of. There's a tester version and then there's the original. Right now we are on the new physics beta. We're going to go over the list of things that they've claimed to change in this recent update. Holy cow. So we're going to go over the list of things that they have claimed to change in this update. Obviously, this physics update has made a bit of a difference. It's so much easier to flow. Tricks are happening so much quicker. Before, there was an incredible delay every time you did a trick. You had to wait like literally like seconds after doing a trick command for the guy to actually do the trick. That was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed that thoroughly. There's something about tricking into the water that I really enjoy. So there's a whole list. If you guys want to see the full list, you can go into BMX the Game's Discord and go to the patch notes section to be able to read it through. But I'll touch base right now on all the biggest ones. Number one, parks created by the community can be shared straight through the game using the online tabs in the Create a Park section, which is pretty big to me. So I'm going to check that out later on in the video. Tabletops now work going both ways. Let's see if we can get one figured out. Maybe they didn't add this in the physics beta. So that was a tail whip. That was a tail whip. Let's just try to do the table going the way we already know how. That was a tail whip. Maybe we don't know how.
Bruh.
So in the main game, not in the physics testing beta stage, tabletops now work both ways. Ton of little bugs have been fixed. We're talking a lot of little lighting issues, a lot of little graphical glitches, along with they added background sounds in the cities. You now pedal backwards when you're doing a fakie manual. Now for the beta, the good stuff. So we got a much faster and more direct trick reading system. We have got shock absorption being a little bit different. We have got smoother with fast transitions. Improvement in vertical aerials, bunny hop force adjustments, pothole absorption improvements. The left joystick now controls the generic weight of the rider, so when you lean forward, it puts your weight forward. When you lean backwards, it puts your weight backwards. Bit about juda bada. And to demonstrate that one right here, you can now rip fat burnouts. You can be drifty boys on the bike. If you lean forward and pedal, he just does a really nasty burnout. Like right now, I ain't got no traction drifting around. But the second you lean back and put the puppy in gear, he takes off like a bat out of hell. And obviously, I do think it's noticeable. Things are running a lot smoother. I mean, even just like the average gameplay. Whoa. Just the average gameplay transition on this, tail whips are like 100 times easier to do. Before, it was such a struggle to do tail whips on this ramp. And now you can just throw them left and right. Heck, we might even be able to get a 3-whip. Nope. Like 270 whips are now extremely doable, and before that would have not been an easy thing to do. That's sick. That's so dialed. Or I guess that's more like an ollie-oop whip, but either way. You know that I get that jib working. Alright, so I want to do a side-by-side test to see what the physics beta has actually changed. So I'm actually going to steal some footage from a video that I'm working on. It's a video comparing BMX Pipe to BMX the game, side-by-side comparison. Stay tuned for that. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. That video should be dropping within a week or so. Wow, I cannot believe that I just made it up that. So let's do a side-by-side comparison of just doing a bar spin left, doing a bar spin left, bar spin right, bar spin right, tail up right, tail up right. Let's get a 360. There we go. That was a little glitchy, but I think it was kind of on my part. 360 the oppo way. Let's see if we can on my part. 360. Although to me, I noticed the biggest difference when riding this transition. It's like night and day when you're flown on this tranny. Before it was kind of weird. It was almost like you were glued to the transition. When you tried to do air tricks, it was like you kept wanting to crash into the ramp rather than pushing off of it to do the trick. Like right there, I popped way too early on the tail whip, but yeah, he still landed into the transition and didn't just bash into the transition. Big whip bar down the set. I'd like to see the ability to be able to do wheelies. So like right now you can lean forward and do burnout, or you can lean back and pedal onto your back wheel. I'd like to be able to be pulling up and doing a wheelie when I lean back and pedal like that, just like you would in real life. It would just be really helpful for a lot of scenarios when you're getting stuck on a bush or on a curb or something. Nollie bar cab. Confirmed, crank slides are in the game. Alright, so I just kind of wanted to ride this park a little bit with the new physics, see how everything feels. I'm not gonna lie, it is so much better. It's like night and day. I mean, the game obviously still has its issue, and the physics are clearly a little bit floaty or whatever, but the improvement is huge. And improvement is all we can hope for. I mean, that was dialed. You know, it's like what they say. If at first you don't have success, aim for improvement. Ooh. Alright, so I'm going to try to get a line through the entire park, and then we'll call it a video. It's going to be a quick one. I got a lot of videos in the making. I got a lot of shit to be editing. Alright, let's just get a nice line. Just flow in the park here. Okay. Tuck top, weird little transfer. Let's just do a big whip over this A-frame. Okay. Let's do a bar, Manny bar in. Touch my front tire. Let's all just pretend that we didn't see that. Alright. Come on, get that fakey speed. Alright, we're getting some stuff done here. Still making shit happen. Sweet transfer. I tried to whip it, but it didn't work. Alright, here we go. Final banger of the run. Nice. Oh, and the fakey cab was too much. Too much. And the fakey cab was too much. Guys, I'm really not exaggerating. This update is huge. The game's like actually enjoyable right now. Like I'm having a great time playing right now. Whoa, whoa. And you can steer a little bit better. If you guys could change one thing about this game, what would it be? Bruh. Alright guys, in my opinion, this update was a huge success. It's a step in the right direction for BMX the game. I see light at the end of the tunnel. Let me guys know if you guys have this game, if you guys have noticed any updates, or if you've noticed any change in this update. And if you had one thing that you could change about this game, what it would be. If you could add one trick, if you could change one thing about the physics, you know, anything like that. For me, one of the minor changes that I wish that I could make happen was to have more direct steering. I wish that when I'm going too fast in a corner, when I'm coming out of future, like right there as I'm talking about it, I wish that I could steer harder. In real life, you can turn on a dime. Like I've been in some really close scenarios of running into cars, running into people, and oh my god. I mean, on a BMX bike in real life, you really can steer on a dime. I mean, you can make some pretty quick turns. So one thing that bums me is when you steer, He more just leans his whole body one way or the other. Alright, you guys, if you've made it to this point in the video, I feel as if I've already earned a like. That was a pretty crazy nose manual thing. But I feel as if I've already earned myself a like. It takes a second out of your day. It makes mine a whole lot better. It promotes my videos to more people, and it helps my and it helps me stay motivated to continue making videos like these for you guys. As I say in most of my videos, I literally put about 6 hours into every single video I make. Even if it's a really short one like this, there are multiple hours going into these videos. So I'd always appreciate it if you guys could pay me back in the only way you can, and just drop a like and drop a comment. I'm curious as to what things you guys would change about BMX the game. If you don't have it already, do you plan to buy it? If you do have it, are you excited with the updates, or are you still wanting more? Let me know in the comments, guys. I appreciate all the feedback as it helps my channel, and I love interacting with you guys. I reply to every comment, at least I try to. And if you guys are interested in more updates on this game, on BMX Pipe, BMX Streets, or content of BMX and dirt biking and mountain biking and skateboarding videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That was a mouthful, and I'm done rambling, guys. Nobody likes listening to the end of these videos. If you've made it to this point, put a smiley face in your comment. Let me know that you made it to the very end of the video. I really appreciate all the support, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Deuces. Adios. What if I wasn't recording the whole time?
Bruh.